Hi, welcome to this video. If you are looking for a machine translation engine for a project, you are on the right video. So why using machine translation? There are multiple applications in business for machine translation. The first example is for documentation and instruction in retail or industry. Sometimes you have a huge amount of documentation that you need to translate in multiple languages. The second example is for marketing campaigns, for emailing that you want to duplicate in multiple languages. Machine translation engine can be very interesting. And the last example is for speech in media. You first need a speech-to-text engine to transcribe the speech, and then to translate these transcriptions you will need machine translation engine. So to use machine translation, the multi-cloud approach is the best approach. Why? Because first, there are multiple performance providers on the market, and you will need to find the best according to your data. You will also need to find the cheapest, because the prices are very different between providers. And finally, sometimes it can be interesting to combine different engines, because an engine performance can vary depending on, for example, the data, the quality of the data, or the target language. But the multi-cloud approach presents inconvenience. The first one is that you need to subscribe and contract with all the providers, and you also need to master their API documentation. And the documentations can be very different, so it is very time consuming. And finally, you will also need to monitor the cost of the different providers, and can be complicated. So to use easily a different engine and solve all this problem, we created EdenAI. With EdenAI, you have access to a platform where you can test and use the different engines for machine translation. Here, for example, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and IBM. This is the input text, and this is the results of the different engine. We've also the rapidity of the answer, and here the prices of the different providers. And of course, for use in production, we provide the SDK, and in few lines of code, you can use different engines of machine translation. Here, as a simple parameter, you can use Google, Microsoft, Amazon, or IBM engine and get the answers. Finally, with the EdenAI platform, you can also monitor the cost associated to the different providers. Here, by choosing translation, you can see the cost of the different engine you used. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more information about this subject, you can read our article on our website edenai.com.